Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Taurus reading. I'm doing this reading during the new moon in Taurus. My clock has gotten a bit overwhelmed with all of the celestial events occurring for the planet. This new moon in Taurus builds on the powerful solar eclipse of last month and is in and of itself extremely expansive and explosive in contact next week with Uranus, the planet of explosion, revolution, enlightenment, the fingers of divine intervention. I'm doing personal readings, and information for that is in the description box below. I appreciate all of you who have participated in the free reading that I give on or about the first of each month. I pull the winners from the comments and the donations previously received, and thank you all for the comments, the appreciations, the feedbacks, and the generous donations. I could not do that without your support, especially for your presence here now. I thank you in advance for that. So Aries, your overall energy for the new moon in Taurus, the Chariot card. The Chariot card is about you focusing with laser-like precision on your target, on your goal, on a distant destination. You're moving out, you're moving away, you're building, you're on your path, and you're building towards that path. You're releasing the need to hide your difference, to blend in with others, to hang in with the crowd. You are clear that your particular unique expression is essential to your path, your destiny, the contribution that you have to make in the world. And you are no longer distracted by the needs of others. That means releasing the need to fix things, fix other people, fix situations. This does not mean that you're not about supporting others. You are. But you are not letting the requests, the unreasonable request of others to hold you back. There's a lot of energy and power moving forward towards your goal. In the present, we have the Nine of Swords. Wow. So I see what you're trying to leave behind is this sense of regret, remorse, almost an acceptance of the many challenges and trials that you are releasing. Understanding that you are able to accept the obstacles, the meaning of the obstacles, the challenges, the reasons why, understanding your investment in a series of beliefs that no longer work for you. This is you gaining back a sense of empowerment from a sense of being positioned, manipulated, maneuvered, held down, ignored, or invisible. And that part of you that craved the attention, you're not waiting for that anymore. You're not looking for that anymore. You're simply understanding now that by releasing all of these unfortunate disappointments and failures, that you are making room to move in a new direction, afresh, leaving behind the conflicts and the needs that held you in place for such a long time. In the past, the Queen of Swords is this really temperamental ability for you to say it as it lays, to be straightforward, to be even blunt, to be dispassionate about the way you see the world or what you need to do. You are actually using the experiences that you have been overcoming and releasing into the past but using those experiences as the basis or the fuel for some kind of an expression, some exploration of a truth. This can be you interviewing people as part of a project, teaching some skills, or engaging in some kind of training that helps you facilitate the conversation, explore and expand on your use of language, or your ability to counsel or advise others. It's a skill that you understand comes as a result of your past experiences. And you are curious now as to the way that you can reshape your reality as a result of the release of this old language, these old stories. In the future, the Nine of Pentacles is you, another nine, accomplishing the end of a cycle of independence. You are at a place where you feel competent in your own garden. You are able to stand on your own 2 feet. Doesn't mean that you're single. It doesn't mean you're a bachelor, or that you aren't in partnership in a variety of ways in your community, in your home. It does mean that you're your own person, your own agent. You've gotten to a place of economic stability where you are in a position to invest not only into yourself, into your ongoing growth, your further expansion and pursuit of your truth, the building up of a new story of your experiences, but also this is about your cultivation, your satisfaction, that you know how to identify those investments that are in alignment with you and that are worthy of you, that do not destabilize your foundation. If this reading is vibing for you, Aries, please like this video. If you share it with others, that's appreciated. And subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This card is advising me that there are many people that are envious of the position that you are in life, whatever that position is or how it looks to others. You are prideful of your position, of your experiences, your ability to overcome them, and the work that you've done to become in a position of stability. But that pride may attract jealousy, envy of others, even competition unwittingly. I believe it's unwitting on your part. I don't know that you're aware of the impact of your truth-telling, your experiences are on others. The lobster is the card I pulled from the Flora and Fauna of Africa, and the key word is release. Explore your deepest emotions. Vulnerability leads to new experiences and understanding. I like that. The Nine of Swords in the present is clarified by the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess. Yes, yes. Your intuition is absolutely powerful. This is a time when you are coming back around to reflection, a deep-seated wisdom based on self-knowledge that informs you about roles that you've already occupied. It's as though you're claiming your ability to reflect. This is informing the stories that you are now recreating from your past with new language, with a greater sense of relatedness to others and other experiences in the world. This wisdom is about your understanding why and how these challenges were gifts for you. However, there is a lot of pressure on you. There's a lot of other voices. There perhaps are a lot of other people who you are in conversation with, in collaborating with, thinking through some new strategies with. It may be a collective of people, and the outside voices can be a huge distraction to you. It can almost come across as noise that makes it difficult for you to sift out the knowing that you already have. You already know the way you're going, what you need to do, the way forward. And some of this, and this is helping to support this powerful release of old beliefs that you are processing through your experience, this release of the past. But there is a way in which you are seeking new information, seeking new ideas, consulting new strategies, gathering up the things you've learned from these challenges and failures that you've experienced. And that can be causing a lot of pressure on you at this time. This basically is describing a process of overthinking, overanalysis that is really shrouding your own intuition. In the Queen of Swords, clarified in the past by the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So you have 3 nines on the table, a number of swords. So there's a lot about you trying to wrap up a cycle, trying to close a chapter in your life. It can be several chapters you're trying to close, but you have really been working at some particular project, some way in which you facilitate the truth or express your truth in the world that is been challenging. It's been difficult. You have felt defensive, but you are determined. You are absolutely sure that this time you are going to be successful in reformulating this expression in a way that is in alignment with who you are. This feels like a very big project that involves a lot of other people. And I'm thinking that you're feeling pretty physically exhausted in some ways on an emotional level, not physically, not spiritually, but emotionally. I'm feeling a sense of draining from your efforts at trying to stand up to and defend yourself vis-a-vis these other unsolicited opinions or ideas that you are having to engage in some way in the present moment. The Nine of Pentacles in the future is clarified by the Fool and the Nine of Swords. So there we have it, the Nine of Swords repeated, emphasizing the number 9, completing a cycle. You've reached the end of suffering, but this is a process. And part of that process now, as you've been supporting this process for a long time, because this is a big shift that you're undergoing. Releasing the past is a mouthful, depending on where you are in your life. But you are doing that by taking a risk, by setting out on an adventure, by doing something that may seem irresponsible to others. It may seem foolish to others, but it's something that you feel heartfelt as a result of this new faith that you have in yourself, this trust you have in your ability to manifest the abundance, the stability that you need to engage in the creation of this new language, this new story, this new way you have of sharing ideas exchanging ideas or words or language. This is a time for you to the pull away from the past is necessary for you to make room for this release into yourself of confidence, of faith, of joy, of trust, of not being invested in the conclusion, the outcomes, not being concerned one bit. Because as long as you're on your journey, you are trusting in the universe to unfold according to your ability to live in the flow of this abundance that surrounds you. I'm going to finish up this reading, Aries, with a Yogic Path Oracle, a new deck of cards. I've actually had them for a while and realized that I will never use them if I don't use them. So this is me learning a new deck. And I pulled the card Yamas. And I will indeed look that up in the equally as beautiful guidebook that comes with this lovely deck by Sahara Rose. So Yamas is about the 8 stages of yoga, universal morality. Your kindness, compassion, and generosity beam to all around you. The ahimsa, compassion you display to all living things, does not go unnoticed. Only honesty flows from your lips. You speak words steeped in truth, satya. You display honor in your asteya, non-stealing, because of your deep sense of control. You focus on what truly matters and have let go of excess belongings, non-possessiveness. Practicing non-possessiveness. Continue shedding all that doesn't serve you as you blossom closer to your highest self. Thank you so much, Aries, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.